Defending champs, looking pretty good. What should they do this offseason with their franchise tag?
So if Godwin is looking for a payday, I say let him walk.
Yeah,
I put the tag on Barrett.
He's looking for a payday too.
But I would slap the franchise tag on him to keep that defense around another year.
The problem with the franchise tag is, he'll get a lot of money, but there's no guarantee he even signs it.
So these are the numbers I went through because he was the number one guy I was saying use it on.
Yeah.
But they're looking at $27 million in cap. And don't get me wrong, this is before I know Mike Evans is probably going to take a pay cut because he's already come out and said he's going to take a pay cut. There's going to be some guys they're going to sign because they're going to let Leonard Fournette walk. They're not going to sign him big money or anything. This is what I'm going to call my cheap man crew, who's going to be coming back on cheap contracts for a year. Rob Gronkowski, Antonio Brown, possibly Levante David, and not that he's coming back, but Adrian Peterson. I really think they're going to sign Adrian Peterson because if you have him, Ronald Jones, and Adrian Peterson, two older guys, but Brady's been more of a committee backfield kind of guy anyway. So I would say Shaq Barrett, but my only problem is that franchise tag's $14 million, and when you only have $27 million in cap as of right now.
Well, the franchise tag, it doesn't matter because it's a one-year deal anyway.
No,
if they have the room for it, they can do it.
Excuse me. And if they do, they definitely should do that.
Yeah.
But there's just
I don't know.
You got to remember
because he came out and said he wants a payday. So
that's the big thing. He wants a long-term contract, and like you said, Chris Godwin. Oh, excuse me, Chris Godwin. I know Bruce Arians. There's the Clippers. Just like we're gonna get you back, and if Chris Godwin, he's probably gonna want to get a payday because it's like, yeah, playing with Tom is great and all, but
he's gonna leave. I could see Chris Godwin leaving. I think
AB,
Mike Evans, and Scotty Miller. That's hell.
No, they'll bring Antonio Brown back.
That's what I say. AB.
Oh, sorry, I misheard you.
Oh, no, wait. Well, yeah. But Mike Evans, AB, Scotty Miller, Gronk, you still have...
It's still a good receiving core.
Where the hell did O.J. Howard go?
He got hurt.
That's what it is. I'm like...
Cameron Brate, they still have a good receiving core.
They can afford to let Godwin go. I agree with Barrett, or Shaquille Barrett, being the guy who should get it. I just don't know if he signs it. They might do a sign and trade if they do something like that.
Well, this also brought up the point. I think J.J. Watt's going to the Bucs. Or that's why I think he's going to go. So if they can get J.J. Watt on a cheap deal, it's like, you know what, you lose Shaq Barrett because you don't want to pay him the $14 million because he wants a long-term deal. So you bring in J.J. Watt. Once again, this hasn't happened yet, but I think J.J. would go into the Bucs. He wants a ring.
He'd fit well.
He would fit really well.
Him, Sue.
He's a free agent too.
Oh.
So they have a lot of guys on their pass rush there that's hidden. I think both are defensive tackles.
Vita Vea.
Oh, sorry, no, that was... Who else was it then? No, Vita Vea's staying. My bad, I was wrong about that. I was thinking about someone else. But Ndamukong Suh and Shaq Barrett, so if you can at least bring in J.J. Watt...
I mean, I would love to see Watt go there. I actually think he goes to Pittsburgh because that's where...
I would love that too. Side note, I wouldn't be upset if he went to the Steelers so all the brothers play together. That'd be cool.
Sick.
Unfortunately, it'd be for the Steelers because I'm not a Steelers guy.
Be sick.
But, I mean, the only other option I could maybe see them doing, and I wrote it in my notes and I don't even believe it. Franchise tag your kicker, and I don't even like saying it. I'm just saying, like, even a scenario.
That's such a Belichick move.
I know, and
the only guy to really do it and get away with it.
Yeah,
and Ryan Suckup did good this postseason. I don't think he missed a field goal.
He did phenomenal.
He did good,
it's like cool, but I think you can get a kicker for a cheaper deal if you sign him to like $2 million a year for 4 years or something.
You could probably sign him. You could probably convince him to come back on a cheap deal.
And that's what I mean. So I don't even think they'd franchise tag that. If they don't use it on Shaq Barrett, I just don't think they use it.
They might not.
100% don't think they use it.
Damn, so they let Godwin walk?
What's the franchise? I don't know what the franchise tag would be for Godwin, but it's...
Well, if you let him walk, Edelman's available.
Oh.
Is he a free agent? Yeah. Oh, Edelman, if he's a free agent...
He's probably gone.
I don't think he's a free agent.
I think so. He signed a 2-year deal after the Super Bowl MVP. That's been 2 years. After he was Super Bowl MVP, he signed a 2-year contract with the Patriots, and he got paid. He got paid finally. And now I think he's a free agent this year. And if Godwin walks, cheap money Edelman go play with Brady, it's almost a done deal.
I got to look this up.
He's a free agent after this season. He got the $15.5 million contract. Run through 2020.
A 2-year extension.
Yeah, so it was added on to what he had. So he's going to be a free agent after this.
Now,
season.
Don't get me wrong. If Chris Godwin does walk, the Bucs might be or Edelman might be going to Bill and be like, listen, trade me.
Trade me. Franchise tag Chris Godwin. Trade him to.
That's the thing. I think not to like flip over the Patriots, but the Patriots would rather Chris Godwin than Julian Edelman at this point.
Oh, dude. Well, I mean,
the thing with the Bucs, okay, you got a lot of deep threats in Antonio Brown, Mike Evans. That's great. Yeah, if you throw Edelman out there to be your underneath guy, I know he's older and not as good as he was, but you get Julian Edelman in there. Oh my God, he's never had weapons like that around him. Yeah, so now he's going to be open. He's not going to take nearly as much of a beating, and I'm not even mentioning the tight ends. But all in all, if they don't use it on Shaq Barrett, maybe they use it on Chris Godwin to do like a sign and trade kind of thing. I know that's not really actually a thing in the NFL.
Honestly, I don't see him using it this year. The more in depth we go, the more I'm like,
if they had more money in their cap, but they're looking at also the cap's going down this year, like we've talked about. Teams are going to be struggling with this. The Saints being number one, we've talked about it. They're going to be like $75 million over the cap, something like that.
People in Cole's cash.
That's
baby.
Cole's cash. But that's the thing. I genuinely don't see them using it.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to franchise tag Shaq Barrett, you really are going to want to sign him long term.
Yeah.
That pass rush, and I think if they do lose him though,
J.J. Watt.
That's not unrealistic.
That's not unrealistic, and I don't think that's a terrible swap.
No.
I know J.J. Watt's at the tail end, but like...
No, J.J. Watt is still a formidable...
Put him on a real team with other good pass rushers.
Oh, yeah, good luck.
Either way...
Lordy.
Either way, I still think the Bucs are in a good spot.
Yeah, no, they're going to be contenders next year for sure.
I'm just waiting because after the Super Bowl, everyone's always like, oh, they're going to repeat like the Chiefs last year. It's like... But I'm waiting for that one move to happen where it's just like... Because everyone's like, oh, it's really only going to be the Chiefs that can contend with it. What's that one move that's going to happen where it's like, oh, maybe they can compete with the Bucs? Like if Russell Wilson goes somewhere or something. Or not that I think he's going to move, but like what if Watson goes to a team? And I'm waiting for that one move to happen where it's just like, okay, because right now the Bucs are still top dog.
Yeah.
You can debate the Chiefs because they'll get their tackles back and all this and that. But
oh, yeah.
I'm just interested to see. But all in all, don't see them using their franchise tag.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice. That's all we have for today, folks. But thanks again for tuning in and watching our show. Quick reminder before we go. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, not MySpace. I always want to let you guys know because MySpace is not real anymore. But you name it.
For those who remember.
RIP MySpace. I never had one.
Neither did I.
But yeah, please go follow, subscribe, like, and share.